and welcome back. So this video is with the lovely Hannah from Wedges Weights.
Hi guys!
In this video we're going to do the top 5 foodie mistakes to avoid come January 2016. So once you've watched this video, head over to Hannah's channel where we talked about the top 5 fitness mistakes to avoid come January 2016. So number 1 is to avoid fad diets. So what we mean by this is don't jump on the latest 5-day juice crash diet. Don't go on any of the fad diets that like to cut loads of things out, because the key is that you can't keep it up. And I texted one of my friends earlier because I was asking her for ideas of what to do for this video, and one of them said that her colleagues did it, and yes, they lost weight. Most of it will be water and carbohydrate stores, not body fat. But they were grumpy and they were tired. So
and it's not sustainable in the long run. So like people that cut out carbs completely because they want to lose weight like drastically, don't do that. You'll only like starve your body. Like Nick says, you'll end up feeling grumpy, and in the long run, it won't last.
Yeah. Think about what you want your body to look like by summer. Not by February, March, you're all covered up in your comfies.
4 weeks.
So have a plan and don't follow the latest diet craze.
Yeah. Number 2, don't buy expensive equipment for your kitchen just for the sake of it. So yeah, do not go to the supermarket and buy every single piece of healthy equipment just because it's on offer. Buy things that you are going to use. So don't just buy this juicer because randomly you want fresh squeezed orange juice that day. Invest in something like a food processor for your recipes or a NutriBullet, something that you're going to actually use.
And maybe if you do want to buy a gadget, for example, like I love spiralizers, just keep it to one gadget.
That is good.
Don't buy loads of things. I mean, things like soup makers, I do have a soup maker, but if you're not going to use that soup maker at least once a month or twice a month, then it's going to be a waste of money, you know, to stick to a boiling pan.
You can buy something like that later in the year once you develop your healthy habits. I think initially just get the groundwork in before you start throwing money at it, because unless you've got the principles there, it's not worth it yet.
My friend said when I texted them earlier about this, so this is another mistake that they've made in the past. Basically, they buy loads of equipment, they've all got really good intentions in week 1 of January, and then it sticks in the cupboard gathering dust. So think about your purchases, maybe just keep it to 1 or 2 items, don't go
Make
crazy.
sure you don't just get a cupboard full of dust.
Yes. So tip 3 is don't go cold turkey. What we mean by this is don't go cutting things out and banning things, because what it means is that you create like this black and white thinking and good and bad. The classic for me, I think, is dry January. I think the whole concept of dry January is great, but what it can cause, and what my friends have said, is that basically, because I've never done it, when you cut out alcohol, you then go crazy in February, or you go crazy like New Year in December thinking...
Cramming in the alcohol.
Yeah, so why not just have alcohol in moderation, you know, if you are going out to a friend's birthday, you know, have a glass of Prosecco or whatever you want to drink, but just keep it to moderation rather than like binging.
So cutting things out as well, like the sugar, don't completely cut it out. Yes, reduce it, but don't cut it out drastically, because you're only going to crave it more, and then you'll be focusing on, like, you'll be feeling deprived, and you'll be so focused that you'll be so focused on not having it that you'll want it even more. So don't go cold turkey on anything.
Pardon.
Number 4, don't let a slip up turn into a landslide. So if you have something that isn't quite as healthy option, then don't feel bad, don't beat yourself up about it, and don't turn it into like a full binge weekend. So if on a Friday night you end up coming back and you have something that perhaps isn't like something that you mindfully choose,
that you hadn't planned,
then don't just freak out. Like, it's fine, just cut it off and off we go on the next day.
I like to talk about slips, trips and falls. So like a slip up is like you're eating a chocolate bar and you weren't meant to. A trip up is okay, like you come in for a night out and you eat quite a lot of stuff, and then a fall is basically a complete revert back to your old behaviour. Not a lot of people fall. So recognise when you have had that little slip up, just get back on track. You haven't fallen over. And
that's amazing, by the way. I really like that.
Because it's often it's your reaction. Like I always compare it to if you drop your mobile phone, what do? Do you think, oh, I've dropped it now, I might as well smash it to smithereens, or do you pick it up and do you think, right, I'm going to be more careful with it next time?
Or if you smash it, then go and get it fixed before you completely smash it and fall.
Exactly, so pick yourself up. What's that phrase? Failure isn't falling down, it's failing to get back up.
God, we're full of little sayings this
I
week.
like that one. Number 5 is don't be fooled into making unhealthy, healthy choices. I see this all the time. People order a salad and it's covered in a really, really calorific dressing.
Loaded with sugar.
Yes, or things like I'm going to have a healthy biscuit. A biscuit is still a biscuit, or the classic, just because it's gluten-free, it's going to be healthy.
I had a gluten-free brownie, so it's good.
Yeah.
Make sure you look at the other ingredients on the packet, basically.
Yeah, so don't be fooled into this whole health halo, and that's when a food is marketed as healthy, but actually it's all about the ingredients list and it's all about whole food. So things like fruits and vegetables, lean meat, protein, beans and lentils, they may not look sexy and fancy.
But also, if you're going for the biscuit type thing, there's plenty of recipes obviously on Nick's website and on mine where you can make things that taste sweet.
Yeah.
And yes, they do have sugar, but it's not refined.
It's natural sugars.
Exactly. So it's like Nick says, stick to the whole foods.
Yeah. And I think
don't be fooled.
sometimes the problem is that if people have like a low calorie biscuit, they might have like 5. So just go, if you really want a biscuit, go for the normal chocolate covered one that's delicious. That you're gonna get,
delicious.
Then you're gonna get enjoyment out over. So don't
indulge
be
in the
fooled.
finest.
Yes, indulge in the finest. And I've got a whole video on this actually. How can you tell if a packaged food is healthy? So if you want more information about reading labels, then go check out that video. So we really hope that you found these tips useful. Go head over to Hannah's channel and check out what 5 fitness mistakes to avoid as well.
Such a mouthful.
Thank you so much for being on my channel.
Thank you, Nick, for having me, and Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, we hope that you've had an amazing festive period, and do let us know if you've got any other foodie mistakes that you should avoid, or maybe a mistake that you've made in the past. So comment them down below so that we can all learn.
Okay, guys, we'll see you soon.
See you later. Bye.